Hi, welcome to Fishing the Midwest. I'm Mike Frisch. Thanks for stopping by. Today I'm at Nelson Auto Center in Fergus Falls, Minnesota. Here at Nelson Auto Center, they have 3 pickup lines, Ram, GMC, and Ford. So next time you're in the market for a new tow vehicle, be sure to check out the Nelson Auto Center. On today's episode of Fishing the Midwest, we're traveling to a destination. We're going to northern Minnesota. We're with Lars, who's in the military. We're going to chase walleyes. We're going to try to get some big overs as well as some eaters. Let's see if we can get it done. Get in the boat and come along. Today we're in northern Minnesota. This is our annual military appreciation episode. This is sponsored by Distinctive Cabinet Design. It is an episode where we invite a member of the military or a veteran to come fish with us and enjoy the really great scenery on Lake Vermilion, which is where we're fishing. We're chasing walleyes. Our guest today is Lars. Now, Lars is an active military member. He's also an avid outdoorsman. He hunts, he fishes, he does a lot of things that we like to do, so it should be a fun time in the boat. We get out to our first spot, and now we've got some history with Lake Vermilion. We've been coming up here, I think this is the 7th year that we've come up here, and every year we've gotten a good TV show. But last year, we didn't get it. We came up with Lars last year. We hit the middle of a cold front. We couldn't find any walleyes that would bite us. So we're headed out with good optimism, but it's cautiously optimistic because we don't want to repeat what happened last year. So we get to our first spot, and what we're doing is we're fishing the perimeter of various reefs, rock islands, deep water structure that walleyes typically hold on this time of the year. And what we're doing is we're targeting the outside edges. It's very rocky on a lot of these reefs, so what we're trying to do is kind of stay off the rock edge where it transitions into softer bottom. Lars, this fish is not a monster, but I think we're going to need a net. Our first spot is a spot that we've had really good success with in past years. We're moving along, we're covering water, we're pulling a bottom bouncer and a crawler. We call it our plane rig, and I get bit. This is a pretty good fish.
Attaboy.
There we go. There we go. That's a good one to start with.
Absolutely.
A good one to start with. Put him on that board really quick. Boy, he's over 20 and a half, I'd say.
Yeah, it's a good fish.
God, they're pretty though. Just fat, chunky. It was just one of those. Just good hard commitment. He's gonna make a run when he gets here.
Yep. Yeah, so that first fish that bit, hammered it and got my attention right away, and it seemed like we were gonna be off to a good start.
That's a big fish. That's a big one. Just tell by the wide head shakes.
Yeah.
There's your bouncer. Oh, look at that one. Look at that one.
Nice one.
Lars. There we go.
Oh, look at that.
Just came
Popped right
undone.
out. Yeah.
Wow.
Good net job.
Look at that fish.
Yeah.
Nice. Nice.
It's a good one.
He broke our back hook, didn't he?
Yeah, look at that.
Yep. Here, let's see. That's 26 inches, I'm guessing. Are you on 0?
Yep.
26 and an eighth.
26 and an eighth. You're an eighth off.
Yeah.
I'll be honest, I wasn't expecting to sink into a 26-incher right away. You know, with the history of catching some good eater-sized fish on that reef cell, that was a pleasant surprise.
So, Lars, you and I spent, I don't know, a day and a half out here last year,
Yeah.
whatever it was, and we caught one good walleye, a bunch of
Right,
little
right.
ones. So we came back this year. We haven't been here more than an hour. First fish is 20 and a half. This is over 26. I'd say that's a pretty good start, my friend.
I like that a little bit better.
Alrighty. Okay, let's get her back over here probably. And see if we can't tag another one.
Fishing the Midwest is brought to you by G3 Boats, Yamaha Outboards, Strike King Lure Company, and Lose Fishing.
Wow, we're off to a good start on this particular island. Like I said, we've had good success here in the past, but in the past we've gotten a lot of eater fish here. Our first two fish are overs, but it's not long and a smaller fish shows up. Lars, the man's getting hot. Look out.
Oh, coming in hot.
Yeah. There we go. Your last one was bigger.
Just a little bit.
15 and a quarter.
Yeah.
Of a healthy fishery. Nice one.
Yeah, so when I was asked to do the shoot, I was definitely pumped to come up to Vermilion. I've been to Vermilion before, but it's been probably 10 years prior to this shoot. So yeah, I was stoked to come up here.
It's another big one, isn't it?
Feels good.
Take your time. We got all day. Whoa, whoa, whoa. We got all day.
Get out from under there.
Nice one.
There we go.
Good job. That's an over. He ate that orange hook. And you know, Lars, I've kind of kept track over the years.
Yeah.
Here, want to grab that?
Yeah,
About
I gotcha.
80% of the bites on the plane rig come on that lead hook. Oh, they're just beautiful.
Interesting.
Yeah. But the 20% keeps me tying it.
Absolutely.
That one is 21 and an eighth.
Nice.
So the plane rig is a rig that we've been pulling for years on our TV shoots. It's a rig that I relied on when I guided. What it is, it's a heavy bottom bouncer. I use 2 ounce a lot of the time. That's the lightest one I use. Sometimes I use 3s and 4s depending how deep we're going. But we're using the 2 ounce today and about a 40-inch snell of 10-pound contra fluorocarbon. And we've got 2 hooks, an orange and just a red metal hook tied in, no bead, no float, just 2 hooks and a night crawler. We go about 0.8 of a mile an hour to a mile an hour. When we get in front of active fish, they usually hit it, and they usually hit it good. Check this out. I don't know, he really ran on the hook set. A little atypical for a walleye, but now he feels walleye-ish. There we go. That fish fought that hard. That's crazy.
Wow.
I'd have bet money. Was a 24, 25-inch fish. I'd lose money on that bet.
That's the 20%, right?
Exactly. That's a 17 right there, I'm guessing.
Today, we use the forward-facing sonar at times to find some of these walleyes. When using FFS, we use the Hex Live Pole 60, which is compatible with any live sonar transducer, has a direction indicator, it's easy to install, easy to use, and it's very durable.
How's yours, Lars?
Feels pretty decent.
Does it? You need me?
It's gonna require a nap.
Watch this.
Oh, that's
Ooh,
nice.
That's a nice one.
Yeah, I'm gonna need that net back.
Nice. Ooh, 2 times.
Nice double, huh?
Double. I heard you say fish right when my rod went like that. I was like, fish. All right, let's measure these two bad boys.
All right, sounds good.
19 incher.
Beautiful.
Yours is bigger.
22 and a half. 22 and a half.
Yep. Let's get them back.
All right. There we go.
Fishing the Midwest is brought to you by Hanna's Marine, Explore Alexandria Tourism, Starbright, and Superior Industries.
So what we're doing today is we're running from reef to reef. We're using the depth finder some to look for fish, but sometimes it's kind of hard. The fish kind of get in behind the rocks and the edges of rocks, and it's hard to pick them up on sonar. So some of these reefs, we just have to fish to see if there's fish home. And it seems like every reef we go to, we get one, sometimes two, but then we got to get on the move and head for new water. Feels like a walleye.
Yeah.
I just said we didn't get any in that saddle. And there's one in the saddle.
Awesome.
Eater. Perfect one. Yeah, he's crowding 16 for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's put that one in the live well.
All right.
Nice job. So, Lars, you are still active in duty, right?
I am. I've been in for 26 years. I'm part of the 133rd Air Wing, which is full-time Air National Guard for Minnesota.
That's awesome. That's a great commitment. What kind of led to that for you?
So when I was 18 years old and figuring out what I was going to do with my life, which took quite a few years to really figure out, I figured I was as patriotic as the next guy, and serving my country was a way that I figured I could prove that, and that's when I decided to join. First as a traditional guardsman, and I maintained that status for a while, 12 years, and then I ended up going full-time military because I liked the lifestyle and had some deployments under my belt and wanted to continue my service.
Had to kind of move with the fish here a little bit. He went way to the back corner. Now he's going back up to where he was when he got hooked. Whoa, 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 whoa. Wow. Watch it be a 17-incher again. Oh no.
Look at that one.
That's no 17-incher. When we first pull up on a spot, like our first pass, we get one. Huh? Nice fish. Fat.
Good one right there.
Well, let's see what this one goes. There we go. Beauty. Okay, what's it say?
22.
22. That's a pretty nice one.
Fishing the Midwest is brought to you by Nelson Auto Center, Distinctive Cabinet Design, Railblaza, and Power Pole.
So today is day 2. We wanted to fish a couple days and have a chance to enjoy northern Minnesota and the great fishing. And so yesterday was a really good day. Today we're struggling to get bit. Lars, we have one.
Nice.
Day 2. Whoa. Here it comes, here it comes, here it comes. There we go.
Nice catch.
Thank you.
There we go.
It's an eater.
Yeah.
15, 16 inches. So with the plain rig, there's a couple things that are important about the line. The first one is I like to use braid. I use contra braid in about 15-pound test usually. And what I do is I run that on the main line to the bottom bouncer, and then the snell is fluorocarbon, all right? It's a 10-pound snell. So hopefully if we snag and it's with the hooks, if we have to break it off, we break off the fluorocarbon and we don't lose the main line. And the final component that is important is the right rod and reel. And I use bait casting rods and reels because we're using 2-ounce bottom bouncers. Well, about 5 years ago, Lou's built the perfect bottom bouncer rod. It's a 7-foot model. It's in their Speed Stick series, and it's specifically designed for bottom bouncers. It does a great job. We pair it with a variety of Lou's reels. Lou's reels are super smooth, they're dependable, and they're a really good value as well.
You're eating up here.
They all feel big right away. Look at that, you just bulldogging me. Now let's go back down. Watch it be another 16, 17 incher. Some of these, just the head shakes feel bigger on.
Oh, that's a good one.
That's a big boy.
Look at
Yes,
that.
sir. Yes, sir. Nice.
Nice fish, Mike.
Thank you.
So much for the eaters.
Yep. Look at his top fin is marked up.
Yeah, it is.
Wow. Okay.
Looking at 25.
Yep, 25 inches. Nice.
Sweet fish. How'd that one take it?
Pretty good. That one hit it, yeah. We really appreciate Lars and his commitment to our country. And we're also really thankful for Joe Fraudad at Distinctive Cabinet Design. He makes this fishing vacation with a veteran possible every year. It's great to be with someone who served our country.
Well, my personal connection to the military is my dad was a Korean War vet in the Korean time frame, yes. I've always had a passion for the women and the men in our military. And that goes actually beyond that as far as anybody that is, has the courage to put on a uniform. What I think society doesn't understand and realize is how much courage and dedication it takes to put that uniform on. They don't get paid much. They don't get much respect. They're away from their wives, their husbands, their kids. And it's just a phenomenal attribute to the courage of that individual, that person's soul in that uniform, to say, I'm willing to take the risk for you, Joe, in your freedom. Gets me every time.
There we go.
Nice.
The second day has been tougher, no question. Yesterday we had some wind. I think that might have something to do with it. But we're still marking some fish, and every once in a while we're getting a bite.
My military service it's been a long journey over the last 26 years, and it's always fulfilling in a different way. Started out as a young airman learning the ropes, and then took the first deployment that I could, and I've learned since then, 3 deployments later, that some are better than others, but you always learn something. And now it's about mentoring the younger airmen, and that's the most satisfying thing at this point in my career.
As I said, we're really appreciative of Lars and his commitment and his sacrifices for our country. And one of our good sponsors, Lou's Fishing, is very, very into appreciation for the military as well. They have a rod and reel series called the American Hero Series. And for being a guest on Fishing the Midwest and serving our country, Lars is going to get a bait casting rod and reel combo as our way and Lou's way of saying thank you. Hey, this is always a special day to get in the boat with someone like Lars, and we thank him and his service to our country, and of course Distinctive Cabinet Design for their sponsorship of today's episode. Hey, from all of us at Fish in the Midwest, thanks for stopping by. We'll see you again next time. Be nice to one another, and as always, remember to include a youngster in your next outdoors adventure.